Hello and welcome. This is Cricbuzz Comm Box doing a little catch up on what's going on with the Hyderabad chase. Remember, huge target. 208 is what they need to get to jump into third position on this points table. And you'd have to say, at the 10-over mark, it ain't looking good for the Orange Army. They're 63 for the loss of 3 wickets. They've lost 3 big wickets. Their top 3 are gone. Rahul Tripathi is gone and both the openers. So you have Adrian Markram and Nicholas Pooran there who have to go very slowly because it's a long road indeed. I've got Shaun Pollock here with me. Polly, it's probably... Delhi might be able to enforce the follow-on, I feel. Naughty.
Well, this was the time that Powell and Warner got together, wasn't it? I mean, I think I think he got in 9 point something overs, and their partnership of 120. I mean, that was extravagant hitting at its best. So if they had to follow suit, that means they would only end up on 180 odd, which would still be 20 short. So there's a hell of a job to be done. I've been impressed by what the Delhi bowlers have done. The amount of swing. I mean, Mitchell Marsh getting the ball to swing in the 8th over. I mean, that's unprecedented. Where have we seen that in the RPL over the last 15 years? And using his skills to good effect. I mean, look at those economy rates compared to what we saw in the opposition. Just Kuldeep obviously giving a few deliveries some air and disappearing, but 7.56, 3.53. Fully in control at this stage, and with the experience that you see, I mean, look at that lineup. There's enough international experience there to say I very much doubt that Sunrisers can pull this one out of the hat. And if they do, I'm glad we're here to watch it.
That's right, because then the back 10 gets super interesting with the 14 and over to get. If they can get this done in the back 10, that'll be absolutely... that'll be some crazy hitting. But at this point in time, it's the Delhi bowlers who are all over Hyderabad like a rash. Yes, they have 200 in the kitty to defend. They still have to come out and bowl well, and they've really done it. If you watch the figures of Nokia and Marsh over there, and I think all the overs they're getting from Marsh right now are just a bonus for the captain, aren't they?
Yeah, huge bonus. I mean, he's been a little bit missing in action when it comes to the bowling side of things. Throughout his career, no matter what format he's played. So the fact that he's done 2 over 7 dot balls, 1 for 6, even if he doesn't bowl another delivery, they'll be chomping and excited at what he's done.
Yeah, so basically it's in the hands of now Markram and Pooran, because there's not much batting to follow, right? They've got young Shashank Singh to follow. Then they've got Sean Abbott playing his first game for Hyderabad. He's only played a couple of games before this many years ago. There's a bit coming up, but if they can do it, it's not impossible, Polly. I mean, it's a small ground. The pitch isn't giving much to the bowlers. Yes, they managed to extract it, and there is some movement in the air, but otherwise, it's not a minefield of a pitch to bat on.
No, it's not. I just feel that they haven't been able to find their timing as yet. And, Singh and Abbott, if they come to the crease next, how are you going to launch against a quality bowling lineup as quickly as you want to? I mean, Abbott hasn't played, so he'll be feeling like a bit fish out of water, and Singh's hardly had to make massive contributions. It's going to be a tough ask. I think Delhi full in control. And in many ways, at some stage, it might come down to Sunrisers just thinking about damage control, net run rate, just trying to get as close as they possibly can. So that the net run rate isn't damaged too much.
Because net run rate is something that is going in Delhi's favor. And if things go the way they're going right now, they might just get another booster shot to their net run rate. If it goes to bad, but you never know. Markram and Pooran, of course, great potential there. Can they do what Warner and Powell did for the opposing team? Well, we'll just find out. And whatever happens, we're going to be here with Cricbuzz Live right at the end of this Hyderabad batting effort. A big thank you to Shaun Pollock. I'm Gaurav Kapur. That's all we have for you on the Comm Box for now.